My friends, for those of us here in Connecticut, the last few days, we have experienced a significant amount of rain. And in this time of year, when it does rain, the saying that comes to mind, one I remember learning as a little boy, is April showers bring May flowers. So we should have a lovely May. But allow me to ask you a question. What does May bring besides flowers? Perhaps the answer to that question is why we are here. For it seems to me, if showers in April bring flowers, May brings to all of us hope. Hope. That beautiful theological virtue, that fragile gift, hope. For my friends, it is in this part of spring where the final vestiges of winter end, and the cold is replaced with a warmth that fills our minds and our hearts with hope. This is the time of the year when the barrenness of winter and the early days of spring give way to literal life before us. Life that bursts out in the colors of the flowers that mark this season of the year. Colors that are only a small reminder of the beauty of creation and the far greater beauty of the recreation that awaits us when we are brought into the presence of the Lord, and if found worthy, to live with him forever in glory. In the time in which we are living, there's not a person among us who does not want to be reassured in hope. And flowers are not enough. And so we come here to the house of our Father to turn to the one woman who is, if I may dare say, the perfect patron saint of hope. She who was found worthy before her own conception to become the virgin vessel of the Savior in creation. The woman who never failed to trust the will of the Father for her. She who, as we heard, remained faithful at the foot of the cross of her own Son and was given as his last great gift to John, to the apostles, to you, and to me. A woman of deep joy, of never-failing hope. And the woman who comes to us in this hour of need, she comes to us as our intercessor, as our protector, as our model. We come here to re-consecrate this great nation to Our Lady. That means you and me. To freely set ourselves aside and to strive for a sacred life, following her example, but pleading for her intercession so that she may obtain for us the graces to truly be consecrated to her Son, to walk in his footsteps, and to be messengers of hope in a world that is suffering greatly. And she is therefore our protector, as any good mother is. For we ask her help, which she will give. We follow her example, which is to our spiritual benefit. But she's also our great protector, for she will walk ahead of us and behind us and beside us, and she will always be there for the asking. And she alone will stamp the head of the one who is the father of all evil as he tries to be the pitfall that will cause us to stray. She's always there. And she asks in return that in this hour of need, we too believe in hope, to be the messengers of hope in her Son, and in the life that he promises. And so I thank you for joining me this afternoon in this prayer of consecration. For if the world ever needed the promise of this month, the promise of the lady we honor this month, it needs it now more than ever. And please God, may you and I be the messengers of that great promise.